The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC is really fun and has some great tracks in it. However, I feel like the tour tracks, except one, are lacking. And no, I'm not talking about the city tracks. I'm talking tour specific content that is original and not based off something IRL. But yeah, let's get to it. Okay, I just want to say it's kind of funny how we're talking about this and the first track we play is Sky High Sunday. That's crazy, honestly. I did not, that's ironic, but okay, well, besides the point here, let's talk about some good things just relating to the tour tracks and just in general, like the 4 tour tracks in 8 Deluxe at the moment. I know we have that, what's it called? Like the underwater track and in tour. With that underwater track and tour, it's not 8 Deluxe yet, and I haven't had too much experience with it. But I want to play more tour in the summer. I'm hoping to do some more tour stuff this summer. But besides the point, I want to talk about specifically what's in 8 Deluxe. And yeah, let's talk about that. So first things first, I think the tour original tracks are all great theming wise. Like Ninja Hideaway, we never really had a track like that before theming wise. It's well, kind of a ninja hideaway, I guess, and its name does not lie here. It's a very fun tour track, and I think it's fun in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, albeit maybe slightly underscaled. But overall, I would rather take that over some other tracks we get. So I'll give it that. It's not horrible, and it's actually pretty fun once you know all the layouts. But there is one. Okay, I got righted. There is one track that I don't like that is originally a tour track, and that's this track. I actually do not like this track, but I will give it the fact that graphically it's pretty cool. Obviously the skybox is weird here. It does that sometimes, and I wish I knew why, but besides the point, I feel like graphically this track is what all it has going for it. This track, the problem with it is I feel like the graphics are just, or not graphics, the gameplay is just, the anti-gravity, let's talk about that. This is wave 2, right? So the anti-gravity was just added to the DLC, but I feel like they forced it onto here, if that makes sense. It feels like this gravity doesn't need to be here. It just feels like they forced it on because, like, wow, people said we need anti-gravity. I guess we gotta add anti-gravity, and you can see that. You can 100% tell that it's just on here for no reason. And like, maybe sure, it enhances the experience in like some aspects, but like overall, this track, it doesn't need it. It doesn't need anti-gravity. It's just like weird. You can clearly play this track without all the weird physics and gravity and just all the weird stuff. I feel like its low gravity also does not help with it whatsoever, but that might just be me. I don't know if that's just me, but it's a me thing also. Baby Park. Although I will say, in Wave 3, Merry Mountain, it's cool. It's fine. I think it's not super fun to play on, but I'll give it the fact that it's fine. I can tolerate it. It's a good track. Its theming is weird for the fact that it is a Christmas track and it's the middle of summer. But you know, okay, besides that, it's a good track. I can tolerate it. And then Yoshi's Island is one of my favorite Mario Kart tracks just ever. So like, I'm going to have good opinions on that, but that's the one track that I think is against what I'm wanting to say about just the tour track problem. Which, what is this tour track problem, in my opinion, that I'm referencing to? Well, you know, this track. Let's look at its layout real quick. This is perfect, actually. Hold up. Let's look at it. Give it a sec. It's gonna pop up with the mini-map. That's an oval. That's a long oval. It's a long oval, but it works. It's an oval. I mean, it's still a bad track, but you know. Okay, let's think about Ninja Hideaway. It's a rectangle, so an oval with corners. Oh no, crazy. That's the basic premise of the layout. And then we look at Sky High Sunday. It's an oval with jumps. I mean, so is this. So, you know, and I feel like this is at least a little more fun than Sky High Sunday, just because they're even, because this one's just trick spam, but at least Sky High Sunday has some path. It's an oval. That's the premise of it. It's just a giant oval. And then we look at Merry Mountain, and oh my god, it's a freaking oval. That's crazy, actually. That's the problem I am referencing here, is the tour tracks are very simple, which isn't a bad thing for tour, but in this game, yeah, I don't know. They don't translate well. I kind of would rather have alternate paths, which exactly leads to Piranha Plant Cove, because I think how they're going to, with different versions of that in Tour, I think it'll be implemented perfectly into this game, knock on wood, and I would be glad if that was actually the case, because, you know, overall, the tour tracks are very simple. Even Yoshi's Island, it's a kind of more of a circular layout, but I guess you can say like it has it looks like Pac-Man. We'll leave it at that. If I remember the layout correctly off the top of my head, it's like Pac-Man but weird, which still is a very simple layout, but that's my problem with tour tracks. The layouts kind of are not fun. I think Piranha Plant Cove is the one that does not have that issue, but obviously that's in 8 Deluxe yet, so as of right now, we are ignoring that existing factor. But, you know, maybe it'll be maybe if they reveal the trailer tomorrow, I don't know. Don't, I hope I didn't predict that. But maybe if they reveal a trailer somewhat soon, maybe it'll be fun. Maybe it'll be fine. I don't know. I'm not God. I'm the ZPO. I'm an idiot, okay? But that's what I'm trying to say here. What I'm trying to say here is that I feel like the tour tracks are underwhelming to like play on and kind of race on. I don't think like I feel like they all feel same, and that's not a good thing in my opinion. Like, let's do one more race to discuss, but like let's take a look at like Sky High Sunday Merry Mountain. Yeah, they feel completely different, but the layouts kind of are similar, which sad if you ask me, but you know, hey, and Ninja Hideaway is basically Sky Sunday, but without the gravity and corner turns instead of round turns. That's crazy. Anyways, and that's my problem with the tour tracks. The layouts, they're simple, which inherently is not a bad thing. The problem is, for those original designs, I know this pack is definitely supposed to be more focused on the retros, and having these original designs is clearly just there for preservation, but come on. If you can, I feel like we could have at least a little bit more original designs. Like, it's hard. I don't know if that's just a me thing, but I do not like the tour tracks just in this game, in that department. Even Yoshi's Island, it's fun, but it's only saved by the fact that it's such a beautiful, cool track to play on. That is, oh, I actually did it. That's literally the only reason I like it. Other than that, it's kind of lame. Like, it's one of my favorite Mario Kart tracks, but it could have been a little more, in my opinion. Just a little. Just a wee little. But yeah, that's all I have. So, I know this was kind of a ranty video. I'm so sorry, but bye.